Today is the day where we try to fix this not so great looking abstract painting. A couple of videos ago, I asked you to give me all your recommendation, advice, ideas on what I could do to make this different, to modify it, to see if we could salvage the painting. I compiled all of your suggestions, put them here, and I'm going to go through them and try to fix the painting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The first thing I want to say before I start painting is I probably will not be doing it the way you thought it should be done. Whatever advice you give me, I'm gonna give it my best shot, but it's probably not gonna be as nice as you're imagining it. It's all good, right? Whatever advice you give me, if it doesn't work out or if I'm laughing at myself, and if it doesn't work out, it's my own fault because I'm painting it. It's not your idea. Just so we're clear, it's probably me. I will honestly give it my best shot to try to salvage it and see if I could get something interesting with all your suggestions. And I'm also going to adjust with my own sensibilities as I'm getting through it. No matter the outcome, the point of this right now is to try to have fun, right? Having fun painting. And if it doesn't turn out, I have a plan for this. And if it turns out to be really nice, it's gonna be a win. So we'll see. One thing I want to do though is have a work in progress shot after each idea or suggestion that I try to execute, and I will compile those and save them at the end and do a little montage, because you know how sometimes you paint and you should have stopped here, but then in the heat of the moment you keep going and you end up going overboard where you should have stopped a little earlier. So I feel like having the work in progress shots after each ideas, it would be a nice kind of recap of the journey of painting to see, should we have stopped somewhere or not? Just for fun. So I'll put that montage at the end. I want to thank you for all your recommendations. A lot of you had the same kind of ideas, so I think it's a really good thing. And a lot of you had really funny comments that made me laugh so hard. I noted them down because I thought I would share. Some of you said that this looked like a melted daisy, and it does. A sad daisy, a dally daisy. That was a very nice way of putting it. It really does look like a melting daisy. There was another comment that made me laugh because it's so true. Someone said, "First, I want to start by saying you're amazing, but I think this painting is hopeless. My brother, who's an artist, had a saying that used to drive me crazy. Less is more. I think this painting just has way too much going on. Well, I wish you luck. Perhaps you'll prove me wrong." This painting is like more is less. Definitely. I think this person's right. I will try to prove them wrong. I don't know that I'll be able to, but we'll see. I'll give it my best shot. David told me to burn it. And my favorite comment was this one. It looks like a fried egg that was angrily thrown at the wall after seeing a green bug slowly sliding into some jelly beans. Thank you for that comment. It made my day. Sounds about right. Thanks for all the comments. You brightened my day, put a smile on my face, and the suggestions are interesting. I can't wait to try them. Let's go and do it. Let's paint. I tried to regroup the suggestions into categories that would either is the same idea or same kind of variation on an idea, or it's a really big bold move that will affect the result of the painting. So I try to organize all the ideas, put them together, and put them in a chronological arrangement so that it could make sense and nothing would erase an idea of someone before, you know what I mean? Like, I try to arrange them in a way that made sense. So again, if you have a great idea and I do it all wrong, obviously it's my fault. It's really not your idea. It's the person doing it. Cheers. The first one is bold, so bold. Paint the whole background orange, the same color as the droplets on the top left, like this. It's actually a yellow, a dark yellow, so yellowish orange. And the person said, and you're good to go. Keep the droopy egg and the colored pebble. So this suggestion is just bring this color as a background, put it orange. So you know what? So I'm gonna keep the white here, but everything else I'm gonna cover orange. I'm gonna flatten it kind of, but I might keep this little blue and pink to just move into this color. But everything else, orange, orange, yellowish orange. Your wish is my command. Predictions. Here I'm leaving this white piece for now, even though he said cover everything in orange, just because I want to give myself the option to stop right before it gets to be too much. But I'm covering really like all those beige, pinkish tones. I really like this yellowish, like super dark yellow. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm actually gonna darken this up just a little bit. Okay, let me just like attempt another drippage here to mimic this. I might cover all this up, like I said, just for now. I have to finish. I don't know about this bit. Confused about this bit, but I'm gonna cover up all this beige here. Oh, do I cover more in this yellow or do I stop? Let me take a look. I feel like even if I covered this, even if I covered all of this here and all of this, I don't think it would necessarily change much of this effect of having orange everywhere. It does flatten the image a little bit more, makes this white pop a lot. Gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, the second idea is, someone said my favorite part of this painting is the yellow shape. They mean this part. I love the colors and textures, but it seems to be too big for the canvas. Okay. I like the colors at the bottom right, pebbles, but it feels like the shapes need to be softer. So, liking this, but softer this. Someone else said, maybe you could cover the pebbles at the bottom with the light pink or gray that you've already used to keep it more minimal. We've used it, but now we've covered it to be orange. But I know what these two people mean is that these are a bit harsh and contrasted, so soften the pebbles. I'm gonna try to soften the pebbles. You know what? I just realized that to give justice before I do the pebbles to this orange idea, I feel like the essence of the comment was to have a background orange, and this bit here defines the petals, so I think I'm gonna go and put more orange here, and as well as this bit to give it more of a background feeling. I'm trying to be thorough. Hopefully I don't disappoint. And I know that the idea was to cover everything else, including the pebbles, but if I do that, then so many of you had ideas with pebbles, and I want to be able to visit all that. But I feel like we get a sense of that orange background like this. Do I bring this here? Oh, I don't know. So here, like this is clearly a little daisy petal that's more green. So you know what, I'm gonna like that. Okay, missed the spot. This, do I cover the whole thing in orange? I don't know. Okay, I've decided I'm leaving this white stripe here, but I'm covering the rest here in orange. My logic was to try to keep that orange droplet, but I'm really gonna try to frame this sad daisy on a flatter background. Okay, I'm gonna do a little work in progress shot to collect for the end, and I'm gonna mix. I think to soften the pebbles, I'm gonna use a paler shade of magenta, maybe a pinkish, and a grayish blue to remove that dark black edge. I don't know how that's gonna work. Can I give it my best shot? I think this really helps. I'm not finished softening everything up, but as you saw, I removed the contour line, most of it. And now what I'm doing is highlighting the top of the rocks to give it more like of a 3D effect. Well, 3D, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna do that for the blue and the green rocks. Just like a little dot of 3D. This weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. David and I took 4 days off. We're gonna have like a cozy weekend. We might film a music vlog. I don't know if you, I don't know that I really mentioned it officially, but David and I started a music YouTube channel where we do basically what I'm doing now, documenting the creative process, but about music. David's a really good musician. He plays a bunch of instruments like all types of guitars, piano, and he's really good at recording. He's a great singer, at least I think so. So, and I do my best. Like I know 3 guitar chords. I have good ideas for melodies. I've written a few songs on my own. I write songs with him. I wish I could sing really well. I don't currently, but I practice as much as I can, and hopefully at some point I'll sing well. And yeah, so we're gonna probably film a cozy music vlog this weekend for fun, because we're gonna do music stuff anyways. That's what we do during the weekend. During the week I paint as much as I can, and during the weekend David and I do music. Oh, and I decorated our porch, like our patio. Remember in the flower vlog I was talking to you about my gazebo this summer, how I loved it? We decorated it for autumn. I'm gonna show you a clip with Lennox. He's so cute. Are you being so cute for autumn? Oh my god, are you being so cute for autumn? He's the cutest dog. Oh, look at you. Mama, remove the hat. There you go. Yeah, so there's a bunch of pumpkins, and I took some of that red spike amaranth to create a big bouquet next to the pumpkins, and it makes the gazebo super cozy and autumnal. We might actually set up there during the weekend and have either Thanksgiving dinner there, David and I, or write songs. And you know what? If you're curious, I'm gonna leave in the comment section, I'm gonna leave the music channel that David and I started together. It's called Moss and Dandy. So if you wanna see what we're up to during the weekend, that's where I'm at. All right, I'm gonna speed this up once more to highlight the green and blue pebbles. Then we're gonna talk about it and do like a progress shot. I think I achieved a softer look for the pebbles for sure. I much prefer this than what was originally there. Next suggestion. I love the pebbles in the lower part. I would like there something at the top, more gradually evolving into pebbles at the bottom. At the top, evolving into pebbles. Maybe here, I don't know. Someone else said in the same vein, more colors from the pebbles upwards. Same vein. Someone else said the colors pink and blues at the bottom right should be incorporated throughout. Someone else said palette knife the yellow with the yellow meaning this bit, with the mosaic pattern of the colors of the pebbles below. So again, it's like pebble colors, these colors at the upper part or on the left side. And someone else said, put some kind of geometric patterns in the center of this flower. All right, so So there's a lot of you that thought that this pattern should be repeated somewhere else somehow. So do I create more pebbles up here and cascade them down and make a few pebbles here? This might look nice. Or do I pebble some stuff in here? I'm going to think about it, mix a bit of color, come up with a plan, and start building it up. If I ruined your suggestion, I'm sorry in advance. I'm doing my best. One thing that I'm noticing is that this green bit, it's not doing anything for me. So I think I'm going to match it to this color. Then I'm gonna get started on mimicking this inside the flower. I really don't know what I'm doing. And I'm realizing, side note, that I do like the pebbles the way I did it, and this droopy daisy, I'm kind of attached to it in the sense that it takes so much space on the canvas that if I change it too much, then what is it gonna look like? But at the same time, maybe this droopy thing is the problem because it's so bold. So I'm questioning everything, but I'm gonna start focusing on this area. We'll see if it works or not. All right, that took longer than expected, but it's interesting. I don't know about this orange bit in the middle. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I could keep on doing the little rocks right up to the middle, but maybe it would be too much. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it looks interesting. I like the textures. I still don't know about this bit. The yellow does makes all this pop, for sure, the yellow and the white, obviously. But should there be that much yellow, considering all these colors? I don't know. On to the next suggestion. All right, it's exciting. I have no idea what comes next, but someone said it could be a start to a Dali type painting. We talked about this, like the droopy Dali style painting. Unless you'd rather stay abstract, changing the daisy and its petals into an ethereal bird wing dripping. This seems interesting. The bird wing thing, I can see something that would work. I just don't know that I have the technical skill to make it happen. Like without a reference photo, turning like these droopy things into like a dove flying or whatever. I don't know. The idea is interesting. I just don't know if I can do it. And someone else in the same vein, I think, said if you want to make the pebbles more integrated, maybe use the pebble colors in the daisy, some colors from them in the petals, could be used as shadows, giving the petals more dimensions, which is pretty true. I could use pale shades of blue, really pale pastels, basically all these colors, but very pastel-y, kind of like this, but so much paler, and create more dimensions here. And then the dove, the bird, abstract bird flying. I don't know. I'm gonna gather my thoughts and see what I can come up with. Are you being so cute? Wait. I've been painting for a long time, so he's bored. Are you so bored, bud? You're the best. No kisses, please. Let's go play. Let's go play. I worked really hard on this, and this is the best that I could do bird-wise. Let me, I've been working so long on this. Let me flip you. Look. There's a bunch of birds, guys. Birds, 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 birds. This one looks like a fish. Let me flip the other way. This one looks like a fish. But these all look like birds. I don't know if it's creepy. Is it creepy? I don't know. I like the birds. I wonder if maybe the whole thing is a little creepy. Clearly, these are not pebbles anymore. They became eggs. Is this a daisy anymore? I don't know. Let's just move on. I brought in some of the colors of the pebble to create shades, and I created a bunch of birds. So this is the best that I could do. Next suggestion. Light and dark green in the background where it's a rather vague pink. Remember, there used to be like beige and pink. So one of you suggested to put dark green and light green in the background. And another one, someone else said, a green background with very abstract, smaller daisies. And someone else said, I suggest picking a color to glaze over sections, covering up some of the bold sections with yellow or magenta could flatten it slightly, or even the whole painting. Then go back over with your blacks and whites and neutrals to flatten or enhance what you like. Someone else said, I recommend keeping the areas you like and removing what you don't like. This is gorgeous advice. I like that. Someone else also said to flip the canvas over and like paint daisies on the other side. But the idea of flipping the canvas over is a good idea to kind of reset the eye and see what else could be done. The idea of flattening the background, which we already did, but maybe bringing in less of a bold color. We were talking whites, neutrals, and light greens. Let's see what we can get done. Lennox, tell Mama what to paint, but I'm lost. You know what? I made the decision. Right now, I feel like I'm at a crossroads where it's starting to be interesting and I could go too far and then make it worse. Or I could just make a couple decisions to have it actually be salvaged. I feel like I'm close to maybe salvaging this, but I'm super confused what to do for the rest. So I'm asking you again. The areas that I'm unsure about are the background. What colors should be the background? Do we leave this really strong orange or not? Do we go with another color? Do we go with white? What do I do with the center? Do I create like a dark center? Do I put a big egg on top of it or not? Do I leave it like that? And oh, the other question is, on which side should I do this? Like we put it on this side, David and I, and we were like, oh my God, this is so interesting. Because on the other side, it might look a bit, not creepy, but like sad in a way, but like pointing up like this. It seems interesting, but I'm not sure. So I'm asking you once again, if you don't mind, to let me know what your thoughts are from going from here to finishing it. The background is the focus of my question. The background, the center, and on which side should it go? Birds pointing left, birds pointing right, birds looking up, and birds looking down. I don't know. So, you know, I captured the footage obviously, but I said at the beginning that I would capture the progress at each step of the way. I did that, but I'm not gonna show you today the progress of each step of the way. I'm gonna wait until I film the video to really finalize this one. With your advice, please leave me your comments about the background in this center. It's gonna help me make a decision. And once I have that finalized, I'll do the compilation of from what it was in the beginning through the whole process. But this is interesting. If nothing else, this is super interesting. Side note, I hope you're not disappointed that I didn't finish it. I fully intended to finish it, but I guess I wasn't expecting it to turn this way whatsoever. And I feel like this is actually maybe interesting. So I really would like to salvage it at this point. That's why I'm asking for your advice again. If you want more inspiration, go watch this one, but please leave me a comment first telling me what you would do to finish this. I need your help. I'll see you in just a few days for another one.